Hey everyone, a little something different today. I'm going to be unboxing some new Bibles. This box just arrived today from evangelicalbible.com. Excuse me, I've got a bit of a cold. Anyways, if you're familiar with evangelicalbible.com, you know there's going to be some nice Bibles in here. And I did something I didn't think I was going to do, and then I decided to. And I ordered my first premium Bible. So we'll see what that's like. They taped it really well. The knife may not be as sharp as it once was either. There we go. Alright, so they got that packed pretty well. Take this paperwork out of the way. It's kind of cool. They have a little thank you, Scott, Melissa, little handwritten thank you. It's a nice touch. Set that aside. Okay. And we have a Cambridge standard text, or Emerald, King James Bible. That's in black French Morocco leather. And then this is the premium here. This is the Cambridge NRSV Reference Edition with Apocrypha in burgundy goatskin leather. And if you're familiar with the NRSV, you know there's not a lot of premium options, although Zondervan has a single column reference that just came out yesterday in goatskin. But this for a while has kind of been the go-to premium. This, and it's also available in a brown calfskin, I believe. We're going to start with this one and come back to this, and depending on how long this runs, I may split it into two videos. We'll see. Okay, this one I zoom in a bit. I became interested in because I always over zoom. There we go. I do not have a good King James Bible right now. I only have, I was going to show you. Oh, there it is. I was going to say I was going to show you, but then I couldn't find it. I only have it till now. I had this Hendrickson Gift and Award KJV, which is not particularly well made, and the font is really small. And I've been kind of interested in reading the King James more. I haven't done so a lot, and I actually had gotten into the New King James translation, but I've found, I think, you know, at different times I'd like to really just kind of read the King James itself and get to more familiar with the way it phrases things. So I won't worry about opening this too fancy. I'm trying to watch the camera and do this, and that's not easy. So, I don't know. This video will be a little messy. It's 5 minutes in, we haven't even looked at a Bible yet. Okay, there we go. Set that aside. I didn't even really show the box, but I don't know. I don't get as excited about the box as I think some people do. It says here, the King James Emerald is an enlargement of the Royal Brevier. Which I've read that online, that this was like a scan and enlargement of a previous King James that was published years ago. And it's got some different features that it mentions there, but this is by at least Cambridge standards, an inexpensive Bible. I paid $55 for this from Evangelical Bible, and I can tell right away it feels nice. I'm gonna zoom back out because I keep cutting it off. But so this is the first Bible I've purchased that's, like a French Morocco. This is not a premium Bible, but it feels nice. I think it's a nice cover. I see things like it's stiff and things like that, but a lot of people are comparing it to more expensive Bibles. I think, my experience has been with genuine leather Bibles. Like, I've got a few New Oxford Annotated Bibles in genuine leather, and I'm just kind of comparing how this feels to those. It's stiffer than this New Oxford Annotated 5, but it feels nice to hold. There's a little Cambridge Bibles, 4 Centuries of Craftsmanship. And this is available in a red and black text version. I have the black text. I'm not a red letter fan. I find it easier to read the black letter. So, yeah, that looks nice. Other things I was really looking for is I didn't want self-pronouncing words, and I wanted a clean layout. I didn't want references and things getting in the way. This doesn't have them. It has no references or translation notes. It is a double column King James Bible. And there's definitely some ghosting, but I think it's quite reasonable. I don't see it being a problem. It's a nice bold font. I guess there's just a single ribbon. Be nice if it had more than one ribbon, but oh well. Yeah, I have to say, my impression, so if, again, I'm coming to this as someone who's not had any premiums, which this is not a premium, but I've not had any that are, like this is a French Morocco. It seems nice. Does it seem like it's better than a genuine leather? I don't know, but it seems nice, so, we're just this video's kind of, it is what it is. I'm just going to go ahead and open this too. So this one is, this is a premium. This was $217. They had it marked down a little bit for some reason. I see now it's back up to 235, which is, I think, more in line with what it usually sells for. So yeah, I was not, definitely was not unhappy about saving a little money on it. There's a Evangelical Bible card. Unsurprisingly, the NRSV is not mentioned on the card. Not a popular translation, but I like it. So this see if it. And the box points out scholarly authoritative translation, etc. Yeah, references, ribbon markers, all that kind of typical. So it comes like in this butcher paper wrapping. Makes me think of when I was a kid, my mother would go to a butcher shop, and we'd be, of course, with her sometimes when she was running her errands. And if you ever been in like a real butcher shop, you know how they smell. There's just that smell, all that meat. It'd have sausage links hanging from the ceiling and all that kind of stuff. I miss that. You go to the grocery store, it's very sterile. They keep you away from all that. Alright. Wow. Yeah, first impression is that, wow, that does feel very different to hold. Yeah. It's definitely, without a doubt, that this is a Goatskin. This feels very different than any other leather Bible that I've handled. Feels kind of feels thick. Yeah, it is. Spine. Oops. If I get the focus right. See the lighting's, there we go. The lighting's not the best in here, but thought about doing this video outdoors, but the neighbor's vacuuming his boat, so wasn't a good day for that. It's got the little card too, and then there's a little extra bit there about Edgeline Bibles, which this is. And yeah, that's really flexible, much more flexible than any other Bible I have. So that's interesting. You see that mark there? Get that zoom. Almost like a scar. I know that, of course, from I've read about this inside here is leather. The outside is goatskin. The inside, they just liner. They just say it's leather. They don't say what kind in particular. But I would guess that's just the kind of thing you see with. Being that it's real leather. I don't know if that's like a scar that would have been on the animal, but that's interesting. Doesn't really bother me. I guess some people might be bothered by it. Just gonna find the ribbons here and have a look at the pages. Oh yeah, that is nice. Yeah, so I'm looking at it. That is really nice to read from. Wow. Yeah, ghosting it's there. You can see it, but very reasonable, and it's line matched. That looks really nice to read from. Paper looks nice, and the layout. Of course, it's center column references. And this is one of the reasons I got this, is because I think it is going to be a good Bible to complement the Oxford, new Oxford annotated Bibles, because they don't have a lot of references. They're not intended to be reference Bibles where this is, so. Yeah, ribbon markers are plenty long enough. Reach the corner. I almost feel like when I've seen other people showing this that the ribbons were longer. And I mean, they're plenty long enough. Yeah, maybe this is about how long they were. I was actually thinking when I had seen this online, the ribbons looked like they were too long. But I don't, now that I have it in hand, I'd say no, that's a great length. I'm not going to do anything to change it. But yeah, very nice. Yeah, I'm not gonna really get into it too much here right now. I don't think there's a whole lot I could say that you wouldn't have already seen in another video, but the dedication page is just blank with nothing written on it, which is nice. I like that. I'm gonna break it in. I usually don't worry about that, but obviously this was not cheap, so I'm gonna try to break it in properly. Oh, I wanted to look at, I've heard people say the art gilding's not that great. It's definitely very subtle. It's a red under gold, and it's not real noticeable. It's very subtle. But anyways, I think that's enough. I admit this is not the most exciting unboxing video ever, but I wanted to record something, even though I'm not feeling real great, because this is my first premium Bible, so I wanted to compare it real quick. Let's see. Yeah, this is a burgundy genuine leather. This is a New Oxford annotated from '94. And yeah, this is a little brighter color than this. This is a bit darker. I'm curious about the size too. I'm going to use the 5th edition for that, just to see. Wow, it doesn't look a whole lot smaller than this. I'd seen R. Grant Jones mention that when he was comparing. It's really not a whole lot smaller, but I'll tell you what, it feels a lot less heavy than that New Oxford. That makes me curious. And I have a scale nearby. If you don't care about that, you can stop the video now. But let's just see. So the New Oxford is 3 pounds 11 ounces, and that's a pretty heavy Bible. And this comes in at 2 pounds 10 ounces. So yeah, wow, that is significant. Even though physically it's not a lot smaller than this New Oxford Annotated Bible, it's a pound less in weight, and that makes a big difference when you're holding it and carrying it around to read. We'll look at... Yeah, this video is going to be long. That's okay. Nobody has to watch it. Just curious. See what I think of the... See if I can zoom in a bit. I don't have the camera really set up real well for this today, do I? Yeah, it is. The font is just a little bit smaller than the New Oxford. But I don't see any big problem in terms of readability. Just trying to find a more similar. There we go. Yeah, just a little bit smaller. It's quite readable. Definitely that pound difference in weight. That'll be significant. I want to compare it with... Oh, let's look at it. This is a 91 New Oxford. If you've watched my videos, you've seen it because it's one of my favorite Bibles. I don't remember how much it weighs. I'm curious because this is one that I read from a lot because it is a nice size. Now, it does not have the Apocrypha. It is just Protestant canon. So it's just about the same weight as this Cambridge Goatskin. It's taller and a little bit wider. The Cambridge is definitely thicker. Of course, like I said, it has the Apocrypha. It also has a kind of a glossary concordance kind of thing. This has... I know this has a larger font than the New Oxford 5, so it's going to have a larger font than this. Yeah. Now it definitely has a larger font on this older New Oxford. I feel like, at least at a quick glance here, I feel like the ghosting is less pronounced on the Cambridge. Not by a lot, but a little bit. I think I need to... Yeah, maybe just a little bit. Not significantly. This, in fact, I can... Yeah, I can tell just from that page. This is not line matched. Sorry, my fingers were not in frame. There we go. The New Oxford is not line matched, at least the older one. I think the newer ones might be. I don't remember. This is. So that makes a big difference with the ghosting. The line matching is going to make that a lot easier to read. So, yeah, I'd say that I'm very glad I purchased this, and this would definitely be worth purchasing. Even I think you can get the hardcover for I don't know, something like $40 maybe. It's also available in a black French Morocco for I think somewhere maybe in the neighborhood of $110, $120. So yeah, I'm going to enjoy this. I definitely will not be buying another Bible at that price point anytime soon, but it'd be nice to have one really nice Bible, which is probably enough. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, if there's anything you'd like to see me cover when I eventually do a more thorough review of this or the King James, let me know. Thanks.